And it looks like Cyclones will receive here to start the contest. Number 7 for the Falcons, Leland Durbin, kick it away. It's going to be a little squib kick and fielded up front by number 35, Eli, to counter for the Cyclones. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at their own, looks like about 48-yard line.
Cyclones starting off with good field on their end here with just 1 second coming off the clock there on the kickoff.
Snap, going to be a double pitch over to number 34 for West Prairie, Austin Nelson, and he's going to take it into Falcon territory. Inside the 35 to the 33. Gain of 19 on the play.
In the past games, I've seen Nelson and Hester both kind of splitting up time as quarterback. John McCormick kind of freshening things up throughout the game the last several weeks for the Cyclones.
Snap and carry by Tristan Hester. Looks like he's going to gain about 4 or so down to the 31.
We'll bring up a second down and a long 6.
Second and 6. Bad snap. It's going to go all the way back, almost to the 50, picked up by Nelson. And he's going to get it back across the 40, but still going to be a loss of about 6 or 7 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for West Prairie Southeastern.
But what work ethic Nelson has, just his strength and everything. I mean, you see right there, it took 3 Falcons to tear him down for about a 6, 7, 8-yard loss, but from the bad snap.
So 3rd and 13 from the Falcon 37, near side of the field. Shotgun set. Be a double handoff again. Going to be a pitch to Nelson. Chambers to Nelson on the pitch from the far side, and he's going to be brought down out of bounds after about 4 on the play. He's going to set up a 4th and about 7, we'll call it.
This is where you want a play that you had there, that first play of the game, getting that 1st down. Now you've got about 6, 7 yards to go, 4th down here for the Cyclones.
Snap to Hester. He's going to look the throw, and the pass is knocked down as he was hit as soon as he let go of the ball. And it will be a turnover on downs to FCW with 9:34 to play in the opening quarter with no score. So the Falcons will take over 1st and 10. So right at their own 30-yard line. It's going to come I set. And off to the lead back. Leland Durbin, number 7. He's going to gain about 5 on the play. Quarterback for the Falcons, number 23, President Simmons, a 6'1", 175-pound junior.
Then you got number 7, Leland Durbin, 5'10", 200-pound running back. And then you've got Logan Rudy, 6'4", 185 pounds. You got some big backs that your line's got to face.
I said again, and the snap going to go to Logan Ruddy, but there's a penalty flag on the play, and it's going to come back on a hold on the Falcons.
Second down and 17.
Second and 17 for FCW. 8:45 and counting here in the opening quarter. No score. Move the ball back to the Falcons 25 on the penalty. High snap. It's going to be a keeper, and he's got room. He's across the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, FCW. 75 yards on the run with 8:31 to play here in the first.
He came out of that shotgun setting and just really didn't get touched. He ended up cutting to the right side of the field, and then he got into that secondary, and all there was wide open green grass for him to get that 75-yard touchdown run.
So let's see a 2-point conversion for the Falcons. You know, a little different set, split a receiver to both sides. Shotgun set, 2 backs in the backfield. And pass is going to be caught for the 2-point conversion on the far side, number 8. Nope, 19. Sam Hoffmeyer on the catch for the 2-point conversion. 8:31 to play. It's 8-0 in favor of the Falcons. We'll be back here in just a moment with a kick. You're tuned in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Back here at Bob Bauman Field, 8-0 in favor of the FCW Falcons. MTC Communications having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet. And we'll get the kick as Leland Durbin to kick it away again for FCW. It's going to be a deeper kick this time. Going to be picked up and dropped out of bounds at about the 13, we'll call it. 23 down there for West Prairie Southeastern, Bryson Tanner. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at their own 14. They're going to call it unofficial or officially on the scoreboard. MTC Communications offer lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems in McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtccrowdfiber.com to check out your availability. And a big run here for West Prairie Southeast, pushing out away with a little stiff arm, number 34. Nelson's going to take it all the way inside the Falcon 30 to the 29 9-yard line, and a nice little stiff arm there at the end of the play for West Prairie Southeastern.
Absolutely, and just with inside my mind, I'm just thinking how much that play should fire up the Cyclones players, the fans, the coaching staff, and everything. With a stiff arm like that, you know, that shows dedication, that shows heart, that shows soul and passion.
46 yards unofficially will give him on the carry. Correct snap and run by the quarterback, Hester. Gain of 3 for Hester. Second and 7 at the Falcon 26. Shotgun set. Hester. And off to 44 and then pitch to Nelson. And Nelson's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones.
They've been waiting all quarter for that play to work as such, and right there it happens with 7:04 remaining here in the opening quarter.
It's a nice answer back by West Prairie Southeastern. "26 yards on the rim." Go receivers to both sides, single back, that's Nelson in the backfield with Hester. Hester's going to take the snap, fake the handoff, throws a little high here in the near corner, trying to connect up with Bryson Tanner. So with 7:04 to play, 8-6 in favor of FCW. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bowman Field, Scioto 8-6 in favor of FCW. 7:04 to play here in the first quarter. It's like pull back deep for FCW, number 7, Leland Durbin. I think that's Riley Wallace here to the near side, number 10. I can't see the way he's got the why he's turned. And Nelson ready to kick it away for West Prairie Southeastern. The approach, a little squib kick and a good job of getting down and field it like a shortstop. They're up front, number 13, Jackson Torres, a 5'8" senior for FCW.
Now let's see what FCW can do with this kind of field possession here at about the 47-48 yard line. We know that their quarterback can be dangerous. He had that 75-yard rushing TD to start us off here with the scoring.
High set. Hand off to the lead back, and he's just going to dive forward to Durbin, and he's going to pick up about 6, it looked like, on the play, 5 or 6. So second, and we'll call it 5 for FCW. Just inside the Cyclone 50 at the 49. down to 6:35 to play here in the opening quarter. 8-6 in favor of FCW. I set. Simmons under center. Hand off, second back. That is Durbin again. Not much there on that one, Brandon. Maybe a couple of yards down to about the 46.
Nope, the Cyclones, they end up hitting low right there on that running back, and he went down right away.
So third and, they're going to call it 3rd and 5 from the 46. Under 6 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. 2-point lead for FCW. I set again. Simmons under center. And off second back through. He's bouncing off people, and he's got the near side. 20, 10, 5, touchdown number 12. Logan Ruddy into the end zone from 46 yards out. And a FCW touchdown to make it 14-6.
Ruddy bounced right off the tackle, and then he ended up hitting that near side, and 46 yards of just green grass untouched after he bounced off the tackle.
So 14-6. Score coming at 5:36 to play. We're going to empty set again with some offset wings. And the snap handoff going to go to Durbin. And he's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 5:36 to play in the first, it's a 10-point FCW lead, 16-6. We'll be back here in just a moment on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment time with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
That kick fielded at about the 15. Bryson Tanner is going to have it up across the 25, close to the 30. We're going to mark it out beyond the 30, it looks like. Got to the 35, a little further than I had thought at first. So 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at their own 35. 5:29 to play here in the first. Single receiver to both sides, shotgun set. And off, and it's going to be a keeper. And he's got some room across the 40, still on his feet into FCW territory. Brought down at about the 30 on the quarterback keeper by Hester. There's a penalty flag back on the backfield and the defense, but we're going to get a holding penalty on West Prairie Southeastern, so that negates about a 25, 30-yard run by Tristan Hester on the play.
It's a shame because Hester, he ended up sprinting right through there, right down the middle. It looked like the boys in blue ended up having a nice push up front, but I guess there's an obvious hold called. But what a hold that opened up for him. It's a shame that it's getting brought back.
That's going to be a spot foul, so it moves it back from the spot of the foul 10 yards to the Cyclone 42-yard line. Clock ticking down near 5 to play here, just over 5 minutes, 5:05 to play in this first quarter. Receivers to both sides. Again, Hester and Nelson in the backfield. And we're going to get the double handoff pitch to Nelson around the far side. And we're going to get a flag coming in late as he goes down right at about the down marker. I wonder if that's going to be like a face mask or something like that on the defense.
I would guess and assume face mask.
Yep, and that's the call on the defense. Personal foul face mask on the Falcons. So that will be enough for a Sports Corner first down. And that's going to be a mark off down inside FCW territory at the 39-yard line. Nope, 44-yard line. I got confused. Couldn't see the yardage markers on the far side. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at the Falcon 44, trailing by 10, 16-6, 4.5 to play. Again, Hester Nelson in the backfield. It's going to be a direct snap to Hester, the quarterback, and he's going to go forward down close to the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 and bring up 2nd and about 6.
Bring up a 2nd and 7.
Clock down to 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter, 16-6. Our apologies, we're having issues again with our streaming out here at Scioto. See if we can get that fixed as the game goes along here. And that handoff to Hester goes nowhere. That's going to be a loss back to about the line of scrimmage at the 44.
Just a beautiful hit and beautiful sack by Leland Durbin. Durbin is just all over the place offensively and defensively here for the FCW Falcons.
So that's going to set up a 3rd and 9. So see number 30. Chris Helton checking in the ball game, a 5'7" sophomore. And we're going to get a timeout taken by West Prairie Southeastern with 3 minutes exactly on the clock. 16-6 in favor of the FCW Falcons. We can tell you about some of our great West Prairie Southeastern sports sponsors. And that includes MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers light and fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems in McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Also brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy as a leading farm insured. Country Financial is here to protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. 3rd and 9 for West Prairie Southeastern. Shotgun set, 3rd and 9. And we're going to get a false start, I believe, and that is the call. False start, illegal procedure by the offense. So mark that back another 5. And going to bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Cyclones. Move the ball back to just short of midfield.
It's definitely not what Coach John McCormick wanted to see coming out of timeout. They get that penalty. You see him hang his head, but then you see Hester come over, and he's like, come on, let's get this done.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 15, I believe, it looks like. Looks like the down marker is down right at the 35. This is going to take the snap. The lefty fires, throws. It's going to be intercepted by number 12, Logan Ruddy. And he's got some room. He's still on his feet across the 50 and going to be pushed out of bounds right at midfield by 34, Austin Nelson, but a penalty flag on the play. A personal foul, roughing the passer on FCW. So that's big. That takes that interception and possession away now from FCW and turns it right back to the Cyclones.
That could be a very big play for either team there. Now you got to capitalize. If you're West Prairie Southeastern on that, that's something right there that you got to capitalize on here. So that's going to be an automatic first down and move it down to the
Falcon 35. Just a couple of moments ago, Jack Carpenter, 6'1" senior, coming off the field for West Prairie Southeastern. .210 to play. First quarter, 16-6 in favor of FCW. Snap's going to go to Nelson. And he's going to go forward for enough for a first down. Apologies, that was not enough for a first down on the roughing the passer, but that is enough for a first down there. Another Sports Corner first down. 1st and 10 for West Prairie Southeastern. Inside the 35 at the 33 as we're down to a minute 40 to play here in the opening quarter. 16-6 lead again for FCW. Snap. Hessler's going to take it, coming near his side. Stiff arm there is not going to get much anything. Actually, he's going to lose about a yard or two on the play. He's run out of bounds by number 1, Cole Bradbury, 5'7" senior for the Falcons. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about 12 as we're down to a minute to play here in the opening quarter.
FCW just really bursted right through the Cyclones' offensive line there on that play to just gain that rush on Hester to make him get that 2-3 yard loss.
Hester, he's going to bobble the snap. Was trying to get it over from number 44. Chambers was going to try and pitch it to Nelson, but that snap caused some issues with that play from the start, and it's going to be another loss back out to the 41. Loss of another 5. It's going to be 3rd and 17 as we're down to 20 seconds on the first quarter clock. As we see number 30 jogging on, that is Zavo, a junior for West Prairie Southeastern. That will be the last play of the opening quarters. We're down to 5 seconds to play. So after one, it's 16-6 in favor of the Falcons. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Trust your healthcare needs will receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience.
And
McDonough
South
District
Fulton,
Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time
when we come back,
and seeing how, getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Back here for second quarter. Brandon, you've got some score updates from around the area as we get ready to start quarter number 2.
Yep, we've got West Central leading Galva in the second quarter 8-0, and in the first quarter South Fulton 7, A-Town 6, and also in the first quarter Macomb 6, Farmington 0.
On the opening play in the second quarter, Hessel's going to pitch it to Nelson. Durbin on the stop. It's going to be a gain of about 6. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 11. 11:30 to play here in the opening half.
West-Prairie Southeastern going for it here, 4th and 11.
3 backs in the backfield. Hester going to take the snaps, going to fire. He's got a man open, and he'll make one man miss. No, he won't. It was Logan Ruddy, I believe. Nope, 13 on the stop. Jackson Torres is going to pick up some yardage, about 6 on the play, but not enough for the first down. So turnover on downs to FCW with the Falcons up by 10. .55 to play, first half. Single offset wing backs. And it's going to be a handoff to number 12, Logan Ruddy. Good job by the Cyclone defense that time. Ruddy not able to pick up anything. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for FCW.
But it literally did take half of the Cyclones to bring Ruddy down. It took 4 of the 8 Cyclones to bring him down.
10.5 to play, under 10.5 now, 10:25 to play. 2nd and, now they're going to give him a couple of yards on the play, so 2nd and 8. Back to an I set. Simmons under center. And off second back, big hole there for number 12, Logan Ruddy, and he breaks one tackle. He may go 30, 20, cut back, he will go 5, touchdown. FCW, 71 yards for Ruddy. And there's another penalty flag on the play at about the West Prairie
32.
That's going to be on. Foul on Cyclones. And they're going to. That's on the Falcons.
Yeah.
That's got to be on the Falcons because they're moving it back. Spot foul from about the 30 of West Prairie. And that's going to move it back a 10-yard penalty back to the 41.
That's twice we've seen big penalties on the Falcons, roughing the passer off of a interception, and then it gave the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones the ball back and took away the interception, and then missed the personal foul after a touchdown with 9:50 left here in the first half.
Yeah, so that one, first one didn't take any points off board. That one cost the Falcons 6. So 1st and 10 from the Cyclone 41. I set, single receiver far side. Simmons under center, going to pitch it over to Durbin. And he's going to have a nice gain out beyond the 35 to about the 34. We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Knows the football right at the West Prairie 35. Down to 9 minutes to play. 16-6 in favor of FCW. I set. Second back through. That is Ruddy. And he's going to go 10-5. Touchdown. Logan Ruddy, 35 yards. Well, couldn't get the touchdown from 71. Gets it now from 35 yards out. That score coming at 8:42 to play here in the first quarter, and that's going to push the lead out to 22-6 in favor of FCW.
And just like whenever the one that got called back, kind of a similar play just on the other side of the field, he got a wide open hole to just march his way into the end zone for Ruddy.
Empty set, 4 receivers, 2 to each side, and we've got a whistle and a stoppage of play. what's going on. We've seen a couple of players going off for FCW, and now we're set to go. There's two receivers near side, single back in the shotgun. Someone's going to take it. It's going to fire, and it's a nice job by Nelson knocking down the two-point conversion here on the near side. So the two-point conversion no good with 8:42 to play in the opening half. 22-6 in favor of FCW. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Lindsay Schaefer, I'm a physical therapist, saying it's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Ballard Field in Scioto. 22-6 in favor of FCW. I can tell you about Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Wally Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area. And as a customer, they will take care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. Durbin, they kick it away again for FCW. It's like Hayden Wilcox, number 2, far side. Bryson Tanner, 23 here, the sophomore to the near side. The men back deep for Westbury Southeastern. Approach going to be a low line drive kick fielded on one hop by Wilcox. He's going to come near side, and wow, Durbin down there, the kicker to make the stop. He's going to bring down Wilcox at about the 25-yard line with 8:37 to play here in the first half.
Durbin just really showing dedication and hustle right there after the kickoff going and marching down the field to end up getting the tackle. And I mean, that tackle seemed like it came really, really fast.
Durbin just right down the middle will make the stop. So Westbury 1st and 10 from their own 25. Hester, handoff, second back. I believe that was Austin Nelson, and that's going to go for a loss of a couple on the play. Bring up second and long, 2nd and 12. Getting ahead of the down marker over there on the far side, and then we'll call it a gain or a loss of 2 on the play. So 2nd and 12. Clock down to 8:05 to play here in the opening quarter. A 16-point lead for FCW, 22-6. Hester's going to take the snap, fake the handoff. It's going to try to come near side, and he's hit, and that's going to be a loss as well. Tristan Hester, number on the carry, and that's going to be a loss of 2. Third and 14. Ball at the Cyclone 22-yard line. Gonna send receivers to both sides. Single set. Hester's gonna look to throw, and he's hit as soon as he released the ball. That was almost untouched by, I believe that was Durbin. He just shot the gap. Really, I don't know that anybody really got much of a body on him. And that incomplete pass will stop the clock with 7:02 to play. 4th and 15 for Westbury Southeastern.
There, I had seen Durbin right out the corner of my eye. I'm like, he's going to go and he's going to get that sack, and boom, right there.
We got a timeout on the field. I believe that was taken. So with that timeout, I guess, you know what, we'll step aside. We'll be right back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital.
Later
Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bauman Field, 7:01 to play, 4th and 15. Austin Nelson to pull it away. Number 7, Leland Durbin, back at his own 45.
23 seconds to get back.
High snap, Nelson gets it down. Decent kick. Not a lot of distance and height. That's going to take a cyclone bounce all the way down to inside the... Well, I thought it was inside the 40, and the official's going to mark it out at about the 43, it looks like. Nope. Scratch that. I was right the first time. Go with your gut instincts in your first call.
Well, one's at 43, one's at the 40, so...
So we've got a sideline warning on FCW.
Oh, no, they're putting the ball at 43.
So they are putting the ball. I'm wrong no matter what I say at this point. So 1st and 10 for FCW at the Falcon 43-yard line. Send a single receiver near side, eye set. Simmons under center. Pitch to number 12, Logan Ruddy. Ball comes out, picked up by FCW. Ruddy wrapped down after a loss or gain of only a couple on the play. But it's going to be picked up by FCW.
Ruddy looks to be in a little bit of pain there, too. He's kind of holding his waist or hip or so and limping a little bit, but he's staying here in the game.
Going to be a loss of a yard on the play. Clock under 6 to play, 5:55 to play, 22-6 in favor of FCW. Two wing back, shotgun set, handoff to the back from the far side. Leland Durbin on the carry for FCW. Gain of about 3 on the play. Let's set up a 3rd and 7. It looks like ball at the Falcon 45-yard line, 5:10 to play here in the opening half. Back to an eye set. Simmons under center. Handoff. That's number 12, Logan Ruddy. He's got some room. He'll run out of bounds inside the 45 to the 40. 15-yard gain and a first down for FCW. First and 10 for the Falcons at the Cyclone 45-yard line, 40-yard line, I should say. Clock stopped. 4:57 to play here in the opening half. Send Ruddy in motion, going to fake the handoff to him, handoff to Durbin. Good job by the defense. Nelson and Hester in there on the stop. Minimum gain on the play, maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
Last 2 rush attempts for Durbin, West Prairie Southeastern, and has done really good defensively, keeping him maintained with the last 2 carries. I don't know, he's got 2, maybe 3 yards rushing. So West Prairie Southeastern needs to keep that kind of intensity on Durbin, but they also got to make that intensity on Ruddy as well.
4:20 to play, 2nd and 9. I set Simmons under center. And off to the lead back. That is Durbin again. And he's going to push the pile down to the 35, a gain of 5. Third and 5 for FCW. Clock now under 4 minutes to play. 3:50 and counting, 22-6 in favor of FCW. High set. Hand off to Ruddy. Going to get it inside the 30 and enough for an FCW first down to the 27. Call that a gain of 8.
Bryson Tanner with a nice trip up there, just got him right around the ankles. He may have picked up another yard or two, but then he goes down like
clock down to 3 minutes to play. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the Cyclone 27. Single receiver far side. I set Simmons under center. He's going to look to throw. He's got a man open, just off the hands. Coverage over there for West Prairie Southeastern by 23, Bryson Tanner. Let's see who that was for FCW.
10.
Yes, it was number 10, Riley Wallace. So that'll stop the clock with 2:43 to play. 2nd and 10 for FCW at the Cyclone 27-yard line. I set. And on the lead back. That's Durbin. He's going to get down close to the 20-yard line, maybe a little bit inside. Bring up a 3rd down and short. A gain of 7 as they do put the football right at the 20-yard line. It's 3rd and 3, 2:20 to play here in our opening half. 16-point lead for the Falcons of FCW, 22-6. Down exactly 2 minutes to play in the opening half. Shotgun set. Simmons going to be a keeper, and he's going to have the first down and more. 10-5 touchdown FCW. That'll push the lead to 22, 28-6. 1:49 to play here in the first half.
That's the second rushing touchdown that we've seen from the quarterback, Simmons, here tonight. He ended up starting off the whole scoring situations with the first touchdown of tonight's contest. And now this could be the last touchdown of the first half.
So a touchdown, the second of the night for Simmons. 1:49 to play, 28-6. Pretty said they're going to wind it up here for the 2. Simmons looks to throw, he's going to take it, duck down, and does he get in? He does get in. 2-point conversion is good. So now 1:49 to play in the opening half. It's 24-point lead now for FCW, 30-6. We'll be back with a kick here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by Engage in just a moment.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bauman Field, we're brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone. Pasta, sandwiches, and of course pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Leland Durbin to kick it away again for FCW. Dean Wilcox and Bryson Tanner back deep for West Prairie Southeastern. End over end kick, going to hit at about the 25, picked up. And nice run back. There's a penalty flag on the play as Tanner is going to be pushed out of bounds at the Falcon 40-yard line, near the 40. But I got a feeling this one may be coming back.
I believe you're right, Chris.
Good run by Bryson Tanner, the sophomore. Oh, personal foul, face mask on FCW.
I think that's only the second time you've been wrong here tonight, Chris.
It won't be the last, I can guarantee.
I was wrong there as well. I was agreeing with you, but obviously the Cyclone players, coaching staff, and fans are happy about that because that's going to bring them to the 30-yard line maybe.
That's going to be inside the 30, down to the 26. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones with 1:42 to play. West Prairie Southeastern with one timeout remaining. Snap. Hand off to 23, Tanner. And that's going to go backwards. And that's going to be a loss of a couple on the play. Timeout taken by FCW. They're first. They'll have two more, 38 or under a minute and a half to play. And we'll keep it right here. Tell you about some of those great West Prairie Southeastern sports sponsors. Community News Brief for all your local news. Subscribe to the Community News Brief. You can get it mailed directly to your home, and an option you can also get digital editions by email on Monday and Wednesday. And don't forget you can pick up single copies. Can be purchased at select locations: Bristol, Colchester, and Blandesville. Brought to you by Tom Conklin State Farm, face to face, over the phone, or by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Minute 33 to play. Master shotgun snap. Handoff, Nelson. He's going to tiptoe in behind the line. And he's going to get some forward progress, I think, close to the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage. And we're going to get the second timeout by FCW. So both squads with one left. Minute 26 to play. We'll step aside and we'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient.
Back here at Bauman Field, 1:26 to play, 30-6 in favor of FCW. Third and 11. Ball at the Falcon 27. Hester. Option pitch to Nelson. He's got nowhere to go. Leland Durbin there to make sure of that. That's going to be a loss back to the 30, and FCW is going to take their final timeout of the half with 30, as we are at 30-6 in favor of FCW. We tell you some more sponsors for West Prairie Southeastern Athletics. Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community, and they offer free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mnbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111.
Cycling play 14.
Fourth and 14, ball at the 30. Scott Hester. And off to number 23. He's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, Bryson Tanner. Touchdown, Cyclones with 1:10 to play in the opening half. That'll cut the lead from down to 30-12. Nice little misdirection run there by Mr. Bryson Tanner for West Prairie Southeastern.
The Falcons, they will be getting the ball back again. They really wanted the ball back because they're on that series. They used up all 3 of their timeouts to be able to have time to score again, but they weren't expecting the Cyclones to go and rush right up the middle and Tanner be untouched.
Hester on the quarterback keeper. He's going to get in. The 2-point conversion is good. So with 1:10 to play, 30-14 FCW over West Prairie Southeastern. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Back here at Bauman Field, 30-14 in favor of FCW. Apologies, having no luck with our video stream this evening. We'll be able to catch that on our YouTube page later this evening. Austin Nelson to kick it away. Logan Ruddy back deep for FCW. Some of the approach, it's going to be a squib kick. And good job there. Nelson hustling down there, but good job by number 24. Jack Flout, 6-foot junior, to get on that football for SCW. And they'll have it 1st and 10. Out of timeouts, 1:09 on the clock. And we've seen that Simmons can throw the football a little bit here in this first half. And I would expect you probably get to see a little bit of that here with the 69 seconds left in the opening half.
Well, we're definitely going to be seeing the Falcons try to march it in, and we've seen them do it in within 60 seconds before here in the contest tonight.
Simmons throw, he's got a man open, it's caught, and just like that, 10-5 touchdown. A minute to play. 57 yards to Logan Ruddy for the touchdown. And that's going to push the lead to 36-12 in favor of FCW.
And we call out Ruddy again, but this time we call it as a reception and a touchdown for Coach Reed's Falcons here with 1 minute left here in the first half, 36-14.
That took them all 10 seconds. And Falcons going to line up for 2 empty sets. Simmons shotgun, 2 receivers to both sides. Going to send Durbin in motion. And we've got a flag here on the near side. Legal procedure on the Falcons, so that'll push it back 5 and make it a 2-point conversion attempt back at the 8.
Will be 5 yards.
(36-14) in favor of FCW. Done, same set. So it's going to look, the throw is going to tuck it under, and he will get to the near far corner, front corner pylon, and the 2-point conversion good. 38-14, 1 minute to go here in the opening half. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
1 minute to go here in the opening half. Westbury Southeastern and FCW. Westbury Southeastern homecoming. Keep it here for those festivities as well. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our engaged halftime interview as Logan Ruddy tees it up for FCW. Wilcox and Tanner back deep. It's going to be a squib kick picked up by number 35, Eli to counter. He almost broke that onside kick as he's going to get it out to midfield. And it looks like maybe just short of the 50. So it'll be 1st and 10, Westbury Southeastern with 55 seconds to go. 1 timeout for Coach McCormick here in the opening half.
One can only wonder and be excited to see what Nelson and or Hester's going to do here on this possession here with 55 seconds left for the Cyclones.
Shotgun set. And off again. That's going to go to Tanner. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more beside that. And he's getting up a little slow. No, that was one of the linemen that was getting up slow. And now they'll start the clock again. 42 seconds to play. 2nd and 9. Give Tanner a gain of 1. Snap, fake the handoff to the lead back. That's Nelson now with it. He's going to cut back. Good job there by Durbin coming in from behind. Bring Nelson down after a gain of maybe a yard. Injured.
No, it's not even going yet.
We've got an injured player for Westbury Southeastern. I think that's Nelson.
Yep,
it is. He's going to get up on his own power, but he'll have to come out for a play.
On that play, Durbin was thinking sack the whole time.
Yep.
Then he saw that he couldn't get the sack, and he just got to Nelson very quickly and just hit him hard, brought him down hard here with 8 seconds left here until halftime.
So likely time for one more play. 3rd and 8. Eye set. And they're not going to get the play off in time. And that will do it for the opening half. 38-14 in favor of FCW over West-Prairie Southeastern. We'll take a quick timeout here, and we'll be back with the homecoming festivities and much more. You're tuned in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at West-Prairie, the former West-Prairie High School, Bob Field inside 38-12 here at the break. And we'll give you a chance here to listen to the West-Prairie pep band down below. Back here at Bauman Field. Chance there to listen to the West-Prairie Marching Band. You tell me what we're going to do is we will step aside and we'll get our MDH halftime interview in. If we get any homecoming festivities here at the break, we'll step aside and bring those to you as well. Right now, it is halftime, 38-14 in favor of West-Prairie Southeastern.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and this is the second year in a row, Bill, that I've talked to you.
Yes.
Probably, unfortunately, for you. I think you might have been the most talked about interview of all of our MDH interviews last year.
I don't know whether I need to be proud of that or ashamed of that. I don't know which one to go with.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Probably.
The thing that I find comical is I gave you a hard time last year. I said, man, you're way up the ladder. You're a high-end employee for me to be talking to, and you're even higher up the road now than you were last year.
Yeah. Yes. Last year when we spoke, I was the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and since then I've been in the CEO role, Chief Executive Officer here at the hospital, for about 8 months now.
Well, not to toot your horn, but everything I hear is good coming out of MDH since you've taken over. So what was your mindset when you stepped into that role, and what do you see MDH doing here?
Well, I've never had aspirations to be a CEO of a hospital, but we have a great team here, and I just felt it was that time in my career to step in and take over and see how it goes. We have a great team here at MDH, very proud of everybody. They're very passionate and have a lot of pride in the organization. So it just made that job so much easier for me to step into my new role.
Yeah, it's easy to work with people who want to do a good job, isn't it? And it seems like everybody I talk to here is that kind of person.
Absolutely. Everybody's engaged, and they want to do well, and they want to succeed. And we want them to succeed here.
I think MDH has always had a pretty good name in the area. What are you trying to do for MDH to step that up a little bit?
Right. So Pat Osterman and myself, we've done a lot of community relationship building, reaching out to community leaders, reaching out to our competitors to see how we can work together better, be a stronger organization overall.
Yeah, strong organization. And you guys continue to add pieces and parts. You've expanded to Monmouth. We talked a little bit about that with your urgent care and physical therapy. The pharmacy is looking really nice.
Right, and it's ready to come online. The construction's finishing up this week, and then next step is to get the certifications, inspections going. So we should be open for business later at the end of this year or first part of January.
So we mentioned last year you're relatively local to the Montgomery County area. So you're one of the first CEOs that I remember local. You have like a foothold in the area. Does that make this job, not that being CEO of any company doesn't have meaning, does it mean a little more for you because you're working?
It does, and it helps. I think it builds trust. If they know I'm local, I have that connection with the community. Yes, my mother owns farmland in South Carolina. My father owns.
I guess I was older whenever I actually realized it too.
I'm a leatherneck. I have kids that are leathernecks too. So I feel like we have a lot of fabric.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep the interview shorter, but I cannot get down to this interview without asking if you got any deer last year.
I did. Actually, yes, I did. And as we talked last year too, I participate in Hunters for the Hungry. We donate our harvest. Yes, successful.
So you spend a lot of time at MDH and you're helping people, and then you're helping people when you're out too.
Right, too. That's a little different. You know, you're by yourself. And I think that's good to decompress and all that.
So what's been the biggest surprise? You never had any ideas of wanting to be CEO. What's been the biggest surprise so far since you've taken it?
Oh, I think just the loyalty our staff has to the organization. They want it to do well, and I think that support has made this job so much better.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you talking to me. It's always fun getting to talk to you, so hopefully we'll do it again next year, and we'll have new big things to talk about from MDH.
Let's plan on it. And thank you for your time and having me on again this year after last year.
Not a problem. Like I said, you were the biggest fan, I think, supported video of all of them. So we'll see if you can continue that. Maybe I should give an award.
You think?
I think we should come up with an award.
Okay, you work on that.
Okay,
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekday. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and seeing how, getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Back here at Bauman Field, 38-14 in favor of FCW. Checking out some scores from around the area. We had Farmington 15, Macomb 6 at the break. Brandon, you had a couple more scores, did you, there earlier?
Yes, South Fulton and A-Town tied 21-21 at halftime, and West Central on top of Galva 20-6 at halftime.
So got any other scores? It looks like Illini West 22, Knoxville 8, that at the half. Let's see what else we got from around the area. It looks like that might be about it for updates. 38-14 in favor of FCW. Coming up tomorrow here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. It'll be BTC football as the Spartans coming off that crazy 64-62 win over Peoria Heights last Friday night for homecoming in Bushnell. They will hit the road and go take on the Spartans of Ridgewood for their homecoming. We'll be on the air just a little bit before 1 o'clock with that one, and kickoff set for 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Here are the West Prairie band down below. Will be FCW football to start the second half. Left on the clock. I'm assuming we will get our 3-minute proverbial 3 minutes on the clock. And as I said, FCW will start with the football with 16-6 after 1, and FCW outscoring West Prairie Southeastern 22-8 in the second quarter. 24-point lead for FCW. As we see the Cyclones down to our right, the east end of the field, and Falcons to the left at the west end of the field. And I'm assuming we'll get 3 minutes on the clock. I'm not sure. We'll let it tick down the last few seconds here and see if that's what will happen. I'm assuming that we will.
And there's a 3-minute indication by the officials.
Both teams are out, but we will get the extra 3 minutes. With that, we'll step aside, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
This is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, you know, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bauman Field. A minute and a half from getting the second half underway. I'll tell you about some great Westbury Southeastern sports sponsors, including our pre and post game show. That's JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Football coming up next for Westbury Southeastern. It's the Iron Spike battle as BPC and Westbury Southeastern will tangle next Friday night at BPC with a 7 o'clock kickoff. Then the Cyclones hit the road for a 7 o'clock kick at the defending state champion Amboy on the 17th, and we'll wrap up the regular season here at home, taking on the Galva Wildcats. That also a 7 o'clock kickoff. And Brandon, it just, to me, seemed like we were just getting underway in August, and we're now 2/3 of the way through the season after tonight, or after this weekend.
Right, like I was looking at the program here, it says 3 more games after tonight. I'm like, is this really week 6? I had to do the math in my head. I'm like, wow, it is.
Yeah, it is. So season fastly winding down. Ruddy and Durbin back deep. An end over end kick going to be fielded on a hop by Durbin across the 25-30. It's going to spin out of one tackle and go down over across the 35 to about the 36-37 yard line. Clarence Billingsley, 5'7" sophomore, number 40 on the stop for Westbury Southeastern. So we have FCW football, 1st and 10 from their own 46. I set, single receiver to both sides. So it's under center. And off second back through. And that would be number 12, Logan Ruddy, and he's got a nice gain of about 8 on first down. Maybe almost, yeah, called a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for the FCW Falcons. Second and 2 at the Cyclone 46. He's going to look to throw, and he's not going to get away from number 16, Tristan Hester, with the sack from the backside. And that's going to be a loss of a yard or so on the play and bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Falcons at the Cyclone 47.
Hester been pretty quiet in the first half defensively. Now he gets this sack. Let's hopefully think that that's going to be a confidence builder for him here defensively here in the second half.
So he's going to hand off, and they're going to have enough for a first down. Waylon Durbin inside the 45 down to the 42, and enough for a first down for FCW. He's going to throw. He's got a man open out here. That's Ruddy. He's going to break a tackle, make one man miss, another man miss. No, it's going to be Hester's going to bring him down inside the 10 at the 9.
That's the second reception we've seen tonight for number 12, Ruddy. We've been saying his name mostly on rushing, but we did see him receive for a touchdown earlier in the first half.
33 yards unofficially on the catch down to the 10. First and 10. I call it first and goal from the 10. 9:25 to play, third quarter. I set. Single receiver to the near side. It's going to be pitched Durbin. And he's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, FCW. 9:18 to play here in the third. Now 44-14.
And I mean, there was just a huge hole. You could have drove 2-3 semis through that Durbin just had for that wide open rushing touchdown. Once again, we see the Falcons going for the two-point conversion. We haven't seen them try a point after yet.
Saban's going to look to throw. He's going to tuck it down, and he's going to get in for the two-point conversion. 9:18 to play here in the third quarter. 46-14 in favor of FCW. We'll be back with a kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, you know, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
Back here at Bowman Field, 46-14. There's our scoreboard lagging behind a little bit here. We'll try and see if we can get those two that corrected. 46-14. .18 to play here in the third. Ruddy with the approach. And over and kick going to be fielded on two hops by number 23, Bryson Taylor. And he's going to return it out across the 35 near the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Westbury Southeastern.
Tanner doing really good things on kickoff return here tonight. Most of his returns have been for 20 yards or more.
Of course, had that touchdown late in the second quarter for the second score for the Cyclones. Cyclone's going to come out, shotgun set, 2 backs in the backfield with Hester. Snap. Gonna be a keeper for a gain of maybe a yard or 2 on the play. Notice too, I don't see Austin Nelson. He's down here with his helmet off for West Prairie South. He's got dinged up there late in the first half.
Right.
And it is going to be a gain of 1 for Hester on the first down carry.
Yep, Nelson went down with 8 seconds left there in the second quarter, and he did not play in the final play of the first half.
High set this time. Hester under center, 8.5 to play. And off the lead back. Penalty flag coming in that area from the back. That's not likely a hold on West Prairie Southeastern. Flag over on the far side, and that is the signal already by the officials, so we'll move it back 10 yards. Now we get a sideline, another flag over here on I think Coach in the area where the officials looking at Coach McCormick and the bench.
Dead ball on first flag on the Cyclones.
8:22 to play here in the third. So we mark off the 10 for the hold. And then the sideline warning on penalty on West Prairie Southeastern. That's going to move it back all the way down to the 15. It's going to be first and second and 35. .820 to play. I set. Hester under center. Pitch to the second back. That is Tanner. And I believe that'll be a tackle for no gain. Third and 35. Clock under 8 to play in the third quarter, 7:50 and counting. Ball at the West Prairie 15.
Third down, 35 for the Cyclones.
High set, nope, shotgun set. 2 backs in the backfield with Hester. Hester going to hand off. So we've got the carry. Sabo on the carry, number 30. No gain. So 4th and long, 4th and 35 for West Prairie Southeastern under 7:05 and counting here in the third quarter, 46-14 in favor of FCW.
Looks like Cyclones will be punting. You've got Durbin back deep for the Falcons.
He's going to be back at about his own 45. High snap through the Hunter, and he's going to try and throw it forward, and going to be an incomplete pass, forward pass. So FCW will be set up in great shape at the West Prairie 15. 6:37 to play here in the third quarter. MTC, this West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone Fiber Internet. Buffering means suffering, so kick Wi-Fi to the curb. Connect your home with MTC Fiber Internet to get blazing Wi-Fi with speeds up to 1 gig. Sign up now at mtcfiber.net. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. I set. Ball at the 15. Hand off to number 7, Durbin. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, FCW. 6:33 to play. Makes it 52-14 in favor of FCW.
Durbin just bursted right up the middle, didn't even get touched. Now we're sitting at a 38-point deficit, and the Falcons are looking to get to that mercy rule right here with 6:33 remaining in the third quarter.
You're right about that, Brandon. When it gets to be a 40-point margin, we will have running clock the remainder of the contest. Falcons going to line up shotgun set, empty set. Simmons the only, no, now he's going to shift Durbin into the backfield with him out of the shotgun. High snap. Simmons going to cut it back, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. So with 6:33 to play, 54-14 in favor of FCW. The Falcons up by 40. We'll be back with the kick in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage, and I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Back here at Bowland Field, 6:33 to play, 54-40 in favor of the FCW Falcons. Durbin to kick it away again. Going to be high, a little line drive end over and kick fielded at about the 22 across the 30. And he's met at about the 33-yard line. Hayden Cox with the return. So the Cyclones will start 1st and 10. From their own 30. Running clock, the remainder of the contest, 54-14. Clock under 6 to play here in the third quarter. I set, Hester under center. And off the lead back. And the ball's got to come out, I believe, in FCW. I believe is on the football. Penalty flag on the play, though. Nope, my apologies. That is not a penalty flag. I just see a spot or something in the field that looks like a piece of laundry, but it is not. So it'll be 1st and 10 for FCW at the Cyclone 31-yard line.
Looks like FCW has their second stringers in. Number 6, Tanner Norman now at quarterback.
Junior. Some new numbers in the backfield too. I believe I saw 30. There's Hyde, Hild. So I'm trying to get some of those new numbers to you. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. I set. Norman. And off.
And off number 3, Chris Held.
Chris Held.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. So 3rd and 8, clock down to 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. 54-14 again in favor of FCW. High set, single receiver near side. Handoff. And going to be close to first down. I believe a little short. .24 on Jack Bo Knox on the stop. 71 for West Prairie Southeastern. And it was not enough for a first down. 4th and 2. Clock down to 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. High set, single receiver near side. Handoff, lead back. Chris Held, and I think he's going to dive forward for enough for a first down.
That's the first time that you've seen this squad that's in right now for FCW get a first down.
Clock down to 2:20 to play here in the 3rd.
First and 10 for the Falcons. Ball on the second 19.
Going to hand off on first down, number
Hand off to number
11, Kyle Tagman, senior.
10-yard stop.
He's going to pick up about a yard or so on the play. 2nd and 9, a minute 40 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Ball at the West Prairie Southeastern 18. High set. Hand off a little delayed hand off, some confusion there. Number 11 on the carry. Tagman. He's going to lose some yards, I believe. Maybe a yard or so. And call it a loss of 2. So 3rd down and 10 as we're under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. High set, receiver split to the far side for the Falcons. 3rd and 10 for the West Prairie 19, Southeastern 19. And off second back. And a good job of running him down from behind. Number 11 on the carry, Tangman. Bryson Tanner, number 23, on the stop. And that's going to force a 4th and call a short 11.
As you said, Chris, Tanner doing a really good job coming from behind and catching that tackle.
As that may be the final play of our 3rd quarter. We're down to 10 seconds on the clock. And that will be it. So after 3, 54-14 in favor of FCW. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here at Bauman Field, ready for 4th quarter action. Tell you about some of those great West Prairie Southeastern sponsors here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Country Financial Agent Brett Powell, your family or your farm is a legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. And also brought to you by Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area, and as a customer, they will take care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-4121. Down, the snap is going to go through the hands, but we get a flag for a illegal procedure on the offense. We saw Grant Wilson back, and I don't know if that's punt formation that close, if they were just going to try what they were going to do, but they're going to take the 5-yard penalty and bring up a fourth and about 20. Need to get down inside the 10 for the first down. Clock again continuing to run with the 40-point margin, 54-40, 11 minutes to play, 11:10 to play. I set. Norman, quarterback, handoff to the lead back. He breaks through, number 24. He's got the first down and a little more. Jack Fallon on the carry, and he's got it up for an FCW first down inside the 10. It looks like just short of the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. 10.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. First goal for the Falcons at the West Prairie Southeastern 5-yard line.
FCW really taking their time eating up that clock with this 40-point deficit.
I set. And FCW just going to take a knee at this point.
I was going to say, did I see that right?
Yep. With 10 minutes to play. So second and goal from the 6. FCW not going to go under center until the back judge probably raises the hand on the count, and there's the hand. Take a snap and take a knee again. So to bring up third and goal from the 6, clock down to 9 minutes to play. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta sandwiches and, of course, pizza dining or carry out at 450 East Main Street in Bushnell. They'll also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Now we're getting the count by the back official. Snap, and Walton's just going to take a knee with 8.5 to play and set up a fourth and goal. Tell you about some more great sponsors, including Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face or over the phone, by email or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200. Visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today, 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Down to 7:55 to play. I set, waiting for the signal from the back judge. Hands up, and then we'll get the count. Now we're getting the count, so they will Line up, eye set, and Norman's going to backpedal a couple steps and take a knee back at about the 10. And that's where Westbury Southeastern will take over 1st and 10.
And the Cyclones will take over on downs.
Community News Brief for all your local news. Subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition. Option you can also get editions by email on Monday and Wednesday. Don't forget you can pick up single copies at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Landonville.
Now we see Hayden Wilcox as the quarterback for the Cyclones.
Eye set, going to pitch it out, second back. And that number 23, I believe, again, Bryson Tanner. And he's have a gain of about 5 or so on the play. Called a gain of 6. High formation. Wilcox under center. Handoff lead back.
Handoff up the middle.
And that'll go for maybe a yard or so. So he gets up off the pile last. As we're going to see Bryson Tanner check out, 42. Max Rochel into the ball game, a freshman for Westbury Southeastern. Clock under 6 to play, 5:45 to go. High set, Wilcox under center. He's going to roll near side, and he's going to get wrapped up back inside the 10. Number 22. Emmett Horney on the stop for the Falcons, and that's going to bring up a 4th and about 13. Clock ticking down almost past now, 5:10 to play. We'll have the post-game show, the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show coming up. Eye set. Wilcox under center. Gonna be a pitch. And nowhere to go on the pitch. Billingsley on the carry, number 40. And that'll be a turnover on down to FCW. Clock down to 4:10 to play. Now under 4 to play, 3:50 and counting. Eye set, single receiver near side. I would expect we'll get the kneel down. 4 kneel downs by FCW again. Yep, as there's a snap. Will take a knee. Country Financial agent Brett Powell, your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Also brought to you by M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to refurnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web, www.mnbfurnitureinc.com. can give them a call at 309-772-2111. Another knee by Norman as we're down to 2:40 to play.
It's really gotten quiet here at the field here at Scioto tonight. Really good crowd, though, for homecoming here on the West Prairie Southeastern side here tonight. And still, there's a lot of faithful still sticking around here with 2:15 left until the final horn.
So 3rd and 13 for FCW. Clock down to 2:10 and counting. Judge with the hand up. Now we'll start the count. Eye set. We're going to take snap and take a knee.
That'll bring up 4th down.
The 4th down now for FCW. Clock down to under 2 minutes to play.
Tomorrow night, the dance. Students, behave yourselves. I didn't say that. Stephanie said that. Or Mr. Thompson, I can't remember which one. Don't forget, we'll be back here again on the 24th for senior night.
Minute 25 and counting. 4th down for FCW. With the win, FCW going to move to 4-2. That's where Southeastern will drop to 0-6, and we said they will take on BPC in the battle for the Iron Spike Bowl next Friday night in Bushnell. Kickoff for that one at 7 o'clock. Down under a minute to play now, 50 seconds and counting. 1st and 10 for West Prairie Southeastern. As we'll see Hayden Wilcox, the freshman, number 2, back into quarterback for the Cyclones. High set. Hand off, lead back.
Hand off up the middle. Short gain on the play.
That might be our final play of the contest as we're down to 20 seconds to go. FCW heading to the, well, some of them were running over, I thought, to the far sidelines, but they're going to stay on the field down to 10 seconds to play. And that's going to do it. Final score tonight, 54-14 in favor of FCW. We'll be back with the JoJo's Gaming Parlor postgame show in just a few moments. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District. Kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and
every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment time with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery
that's why he gets the big
plan
bucks.
to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy,
have a good one, Greg.
Rehabilitation,
Thanks.
speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
I'm I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation.
Just leave the camera out there, obviously. We're not done. Coaches get out of here and let Brandon go down. You just start down, and I'll tear everything down and put it up.
Any age really can benefit from it.
If that works for you.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept
the one coach should be back up here,
Blue Cross
head
Blue
coach.
Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your region.
Back here at Bowman Field, 54-14 the final score. JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. Hoping to get a brief chat with Coach McCormick. We're brought to you by our pre- and post-game show sponsor, JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street, Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory.
So some scores in our coverage. It is in the fourth quarter. West Central still leads 20-6 over Galva. The battle of the undefeateds, Macomb and Farmington, are still in the third quarter. It is 15-9 Farmington on top of Macomb. And in the fourth quarter, it is A-Town 34, South Fulton 27.
All right, thanks for the score updates from around the area, Brandon. Again, 54-14, our final score here tonight, with the Falcons picking up win number 4 on the season, 4-2 for FCW. We're brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. You see Coach McCormick out midfield chatting with some people down at the west end. We may hang around here for a couple minutes and see if he's going to come up and chat or not. And if he doesn't, that's fine. So we'll step aside. We'll get a couple commercials in and be back here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. We're tuned in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
Back here at Ballard Field in Scioto, 54-14 FCW with a win over Westbury Southeastern. Doesn't look like we'll catch Coach McCormick tonight, as he is still down chatting with some folks on the playing surface. So do want to remind folks we've got get to hear me again tomorrow as BBC will hit the road to take on the Spartans of Ridgewood up in Cambridge. That kickoff at 1 o'clock right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And next Friday night, it's the Battle of the Iron Spike Bowl between Westbury Southeastern and Bushnell-Prairie City. That will be at Bushnell-Prairie City, and that will be on the air here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. At about 7 o'clock, we'll be on just a little before 7 next Friday night. So for Brandon and Adam, Chris Rankhauser saying so long. Have a great weekend, and tune in tomorrow as we got some more football right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.